Welcome everybody to the Keys to Wisdom channel. We'll do a little something here today based around World War III and nuclear war. So I'm going to start off with the phrase, World War III has begun. And at this point here, I want to potentially relate it into a date of April Fool's Day 2023. So this initial phrase, and then here when I do a little clarification with it, is why I started looking into this subject and started to look for that same specific date relating to April 1st, 2023. So I'm going to put in IC April 1st, 2023. And then here again, right? 42314123. So once I put in that initial deal, World War III has begun. 4123. I put in IC April 1st, 2023, 4123. So this piqued my interest to begin starting to look at different things. And I guess before I get all the way going, I want to say, right, how we're in such a realistic situation right now in terms of this being highly possible, right, because of what's going on in Ukraine, right? The Western media and governments are absolutely lying through their teeth, and Ukraine has no chance whatsoever and is going to fall 100%, and they're going to fall bad when Russia makes the next big move there. But they already got American forces and Polish forces and a bunch of other crazy people that may try to step in, right? So we're sitting here at a point right now where this specific date has a specific invalid reason behind it, right? What's going on in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia. And this would be right at the beginning of spring, following what could potentially be the crushing blow in a winter offensive from Russia, or the crushing blow coming a spring offensive, right? And they also have the Belarus situation set up where if Russian and Belarus comes in, then maybe some Polish and American forces join. But it's a clusterfuck set up by nothing but dumb fucks, assholes on both sides, anyways, right? There is no good side in it. There's fucking nothing but crazy, sickening bastards on all sides. So this is why I started looking into things. So nuclear world war. Oops. This could be something, right? A potential 4/2, April 2nd, 2023. One thing when I was looking here, right, I had put in that term, and then I had put in the term nuclear holocaust, right? And I thought it was very interesting that the word holocaust is exactly world war, right? And what happens every single time in every single world war? The massive holocaust, right? And World War I was an absolute holocaust participated by every single European power, and they all did it on purpose to cull their people. They slaughtered their people intentionally, right? World War II, again, was another holocaust, right? And every world war is going to be an absolute holocaust. So the word holocaust and the words world war, they're exactly the same things, right? And that's world war produces holocaust. So nuclear bombs, another way of April 2nd, 2023, right? April 2, 2023. Down here a double key again, right? 4-2. No, that's actually 4-4-23. 4-4-23. The last World War, 2023. I see 2023. 4-1-23. An additional 2 in there. I picked up a lot of different things, right, with relating into the same type of keys, right? When does the Third World War begin? Another one, 4-1-23 with that extra 2, right? And again, right, we can swap this out. When does the third Holocaust begin, right? You got all kind of people that realize that World War II was a Holocaust, and they only want to think about the Jewish people, but it was a Holocaust in terms of everybody that was slaughtered all over the world on all sides, right? And World War I was also a massive Holocaust, even though you don't have that Jewish component to it like everybody realizes. With the other things, another thing, the last World War, 10 days of hell, right? Be the exact same numbers of when does the Third World War begin? When does the Third Holocaust begin? And I started looking at that because of picking up some certain things showing different dates in relation to 10 days in that April. The United States of America launches, right? 4-1-23, another 4-2023, possible potential into that April area, right? April Fool's Day days, 2023. I hadn't even seen that. World War III or Holocaust 3, right? 4-1-23, 4-1-23. April 1st to April 11th, 2023. Extra I. 4-1-23. April 1st to April 11th, 2023. April 1st, 2023. 4-1-23 and that 2. Let me see here. When does the Third World War end? this is where I come in, right? Seeing that 4-1-23 and 1, and seeing a 5-1-23, right? So, or 4-11-23, April 11th, 2023, or May 1st, 2023, right? So if when nuclear war, in terms of nuclear world war, nuclear holocaust sets off, right? 10 days or a month, right? Let's hope it would be over, right? They got it set up that it should be over that quickly, right? Everything would be burning everywhere. Russia launches nuclear weapons. 4-1-23 with a 0. I'm also thinking in terms of all these things I'm picking up, right? With the zeros, the ones, the twos, fours. Could possibly be, this could be something saying like Russia doesn't launch that first nuclear weapon, but that date is still in there, right? The Russian Federation launches nuclear weapons. It's not showing what I had written down, so a nuclear weapon. Perhaps I didn't write it down correctly. If I'm not finding it through here, it's not a bad thing. Must have had an error in that. April Fool's Day. Mm. 2023 World War III or Holocaust 3 4-1-23. Just running all kind of stuff and seeing how many things I could pick up that could relate into those initial findings, right, of 4-1-23. Yeah, or we could say last World War, 4-1-23. Again, in that 0 in there. And we could say Ukraine will attack Russia. 4-1-23, or vice versa, Russia will attack Ukraine. I was looking up a bunch of stuff in relation to the 1600 at least nuclear weapons that Ukraine had when the Soviet Union fell apart, and reading different things from much later in the 90s talking about them still having some nuclear weapons. And I have no idea what they have, but don't I don't go along with saying people that say for sure Ukraine has absolutely no nuclear weapons, right? There was just so many there, right? There was so many there in 1990, right? To say that there are absolutely none there now, and there's weapons grade nuclear plants and all kinds of things, right? I would put my money on the Ukraine still having some sort of nuclear weapon capability, no matter what the people around the world say about it. April Fool's Day 2023. Russia launches nuclear weapon for 123, and then 2. Some of the stuff, I think that might be most of what I got wrote down here, if not all of it. Oh. Ukraine has nuclear weapons for 123. So that deal of that's set up for us right now, that's in harmony with this date on the calendar system in that situation, right? And the whole threat that they've been putting us under, both sides, right? All out nuclear war, and the West is pushing closer and closer and closer towards that, right? And all of the bullshit that they're supplying to keep the human sacrificing going on and keep the conflict going in Ukraine. Now they're starting to send the heavier bullshit and everything that they were not willing to send earlier for the nuclear war fucking type of thing, right? They're basically pushing us into a very bad situation. So, all right, this would be the... Someone would maybe say Russia does not have, or Ukraine does not have nuclear weapons. I would disagree, and this is what I would agree with. Ukraine has nuclear weapons, right? And so it's, in my opinion, there's potential for it to kick off in multiple ways, with Ukraine using the first nuclear weapon there. Russia obviously could use nuclear weapons there, and also the Western leaders that are hell-bent on causing the next World War and the next Holocaust, right, could also launch one there, false flag type operation, right? And then once that type of shit gets going, it's off to the races. That's it, right? So I think there's at least enough stuff in this that it's something to think about and consider, right? And for me, it's something that I've been considering in terms of this conflict the entire time. Back off, you fucking assholes, you sick motherfuckers on all sides. What the fuck are you doing? Threatening us all and pulling this shit on us that's continuing to destroy the world that the very same leaders have been destroying ever since the end of 2019 through all the COVID measures. They're destroying us. They destroyed us through COVID measures. This Ukraine conflict is a continuing of them destroying all of us. Every nation that's supporting Ukraine is directly attacking their own citizens and putting their own citizens in nonstop danger, right? And then the fucking media and these asshole governments have been terrorizing the people all over the world with this psychological bullshit, nonstop attacking them about the fucking virus and causing all this fear and anxiety and everything. And then now it's like nonstop World War fucking shit. Oh, what to do if nuclear weapons go off and all this other fucking crap, nonstop fucking sickening bullshit from these fucking assholes, right? So And also, these are the same assholes, the same climate change assholes. They're on record. They want billions of us dead. They don't want us alive, right? And then they're gonna, and all of the COVID shit and Ukraine shit is all about stripping us away, all the energy security, food security, and life as we know it, right? They're all the biggest scumbag, biggest polluters in the world are sitting in Davos right now talking about how to fucking lock us down into 15-minute cities to where we can't fucking go anywhere, and how they can hold us responsible for all of the damages that basically they did to the world to get rich, right? Every single one of them fucking motherfuckers trying to force climate change bullshit and taxation and climate change slavery onto all the people. All of their wealth comes from what has done all of the damage. There's not a one of them there. They're the most guilty fucking polluters and scumbags and rapists of this fucking earth that there is, right? And that's the ruling class in all of the nations. They're the ones that, if there's damages that have been done and damages need to be repaired and somebody should have to pay for it and be penalized for it, is them, not the fucking regular citizens. But, right, they're on record. They want to get rid of us all, right? And pretty much I've considered World War III to have been begun ever since they released that virus. Of course, right? People will say different shit. Well, there is no proof. The writing's on the fucking wall. I read it. They did it. They engineered it. They released it. Right? And everything they've been doing ever since is about preparing the world to cull the people, right? For Holocaust 3 has begun. Right? So, on all this stuff here, I'm not going to say it's super strong, and it's for surely already written and already said that there's going to be nuclear exchange in World War III, and the Holocaust, nuclear Holocaust, is going to begin on April 1st, 2023. But the reality is the situation on the ground and everything that's been happening, right, it lines up with this information that's coming out of the Word. So I'm going to come out here and share it, right? It may be worthwhile to people here watching it to perhaps do a little extra preparation and have a little bit extra caution around this date here in terms of 4/1/23, right? Maybe and really all the time right now with what they're doing and setting things up, the way they're setting things up, people should be a little bit more prepared and a little bit extra cautious at all times, because the writing is on the wall, right? No matter where you're at, your government wants to get rid of you. And it's the same thing in every place. And all these different governments that all want to get rid of you, they're all cooperating together all around the world to begin the pincer movements of creating scarcity in terms of energy and food and all this other shit that makes them able to control you a lot better and push you into war a lot better, right? All the problems they've caused through immigration and all of the other things in all the areas, right? Well, that's part of the playbook that they've used over and over when it comes to their Holocausts and their world wars and their culling of all of the different people. So anyways, with that being said, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you think that's something you should do. And have a nice day.